Assalamualaikum everyone. I hope you all are doing well by the mercy of Almighty God. Welcome to my YouTube channel's Dynamic Spoken English Club. I am Ismail Darbar, a student of MA in Education. I have taken initiative to tell you the psychology of English. Why some students face problem to acquire this language. Despite knowing a lot of things, they are not able to produce anything. When they try to interact with others, they feel hesitation and fear and sometimes shyness. I am here to help you out how can you tackle these kinds of things. Basically, people and a student, the one who want to learn and acquire this language, doesn't know the difference between the subject and skill. Actually, the subject can be taught and you can learn while reading and like the doing exercise. But if you talk about the skills, skill cannot be taught. Rather, it can be practiced. So, English communication is itself a skill. You cannot master this skill while reading and like going through the grammar books. In order to master this skill, you have to practice, and while practicing, some of the people feel overwhelmed while interacting with others. Like when they try to talk with others, they have a fear to be judged and many more things. So I will be here, I will be uploading a lot of videos related to the psychology, because if you know the psychology, when we try to learn any language, which kinds of psychological barrier comes that will hamper the progress. So inshallah, in the upcoming videos, I will be uploading different types of psychological based facts when related to the language learning, be it the now we are here to learn the English language. Obviously, all the videos would be related to English language. Actually, if you talk about the two things I'm going to write in order to understand, I will be sharing psychology of English. What does it mean? Actually, I will explain that which kinds of mindset, which kinds of thoughts that will help you to master this language, master these skills. Because I have met many of the scholars and many of the students who has a profound knowledge of English, even though they are doing PhD in English, but when I try to talk with them, they feel very hesitation and trying to run away from the spot. So why they have these kinds of fear? Because the knowledge is obviously they have, but mindset they don't have. They don't know what is the psychology to speak well. If they are facing problem, not in the terms of knowledge, rather in the terms of fear and hesitation. Despite being a good knowledge in that subject, that means English, still they are not able to speak well. So inshallah, I will be uploading some videos that will help you to tackle these kinds of problem, difficulties. Second things, I will be uploading English habit. Obviously, if you want to acquire any language, you have to generate, you have to build some habit that will directly or indirectly help you to master language. Be it you are learning the Arabic, English, Spanish, or many more languages. So English habit is quite essential in order to enhance this language. So inshallah, I have acquired many of the habits related to the English, and those habits directly or indirectly help me a lot to reach to this level. Inshallah, some video would be based on the psychology of English, and some video would be based on the English habits. And apart from this, we should know one thing, that grammar is a subject. Grammar is a subject. Communication is a skill. So grammar can be taught. On the basis of grammar, you cannot speak well. Grammar help you to speak correct. But if you master the grammar, that means we have gone through the many of the books that has been written by someone based on the grammar. You can understand while reading any text, any books, academic, non-academic. Obviously, if you have a knowledge of grammar, it is easy to understand the text, what the writer is trying to say, what the speaker is trying to say. But on the basis of grammar, if you have profound knowledge, good knowledge, deep knowledge of grammar, you cannot speak well, because speaking needs the muscle practice. Until or unless you practiced a lot, there will be the alignment with the brain and muscle, mouth muscle, then you will be able to speak well. then we will be able to like tackle the fear and hesitation while speaking. The communication cannot be taught. Rather, there anyone want to tell their like train others, they can give the psychological like support, and they can make them to like build some habits in order to like acquire that language. And they have to practice a lot. Whatever you know, you have to be using like these things in a daily activities, daily life. So inshallah, these things, all things will be covered in that. Some of the like students have asked me to like sir, you have to also upload some videos related to the grammar. So inshallah, I will be uploading some videos related to the basic and advanced grammar. But matter is that many of the people, many of the students know English grammar very well, basic to advanced, but they are not speaking, they are not producing anything. We know that the language have been divided in the 4 parts: listening, speaking, reading and writing. So out of 4 skills, we know that like any language can be divided. So if you pick up any language, be it Arabic, English, Hindi, Urdu, or whatever the language is there, any language can be divided into 4. One is called LSWI. That is the acronym. L refers to the listening. S refers to the speaking. And W refers to the writing. And R refers to reading. So a language is complete with the 4 terms, like reading, speaking, writing and listening. So anyone has mastered 4 parts of the language, they can be called that he is the proficient in that language. So out of 4 parts, 4 skills, all are skills. You can say that listening skills, speaking skill, writing skill. More you write, more you become better. More you speak, more you be good at speaking. So obviously out of 2 comes under the receptive skill. That means L, listening and reading. Both these 2 are called receptive skill. That means through this skill you receive something. That means you are listening English podcast, news, whatever the things are available in the recorded form. So if you are listening, obviously your brain is soaking the content in your brain, that is come under receptive skill. And after that, if you are reading, interacting with the material directly, if there is some books on my tables, I have read a lot of books. So when we read, our brain observe, and through that the structures go, like the vocabulary we learn. So these 2 skills come under the receptive skill. That means more you listen and more you read, more your brain, or like you can say the mind, will have the knowledge of that language. So obviously if you are reading a lot, listening a lot, so automatically your brain having a lot of materials. After that you are reading and listening a lot, obviously your brain will soaking, you have been soaking materials in that language. So obviously that will help you to speak well and write well. More you are knowledgeable, like you have read many of the books, plenty of the books, obviously you have gone through the many structures, how the writer writes. So obviously you can easily write, and more you listen, your pronunciation would be good, how the which like a word is pronounced what in this way. So you can also speak well. So these 2 skills are quite essential, and these other 2 like writing and speaking, this is called the producing skills. So in this video I will not going to tell you a lot, like this is the introductory video. So just a glimpse, like I wanted to tell you little bit about the English. Inshallah, in upcoming videos I will be uploading the many of the facts related to the psychology related to the psychology subject, rather the language related. And I will tell you how can you build the habits that will help you to improve your English in the terms of reading, writing, listening and speaking. So inshallah, in upcoming videos, if you are new over here, try to subscribe my channel in order to get the quick notification when I upload new videos. This is my first video, that's why I am not like, I don't want to make it lengthy and longer. In upcoming days, that means further, I will be shooting and uploading videos in this channel in order to make you understand how like a language works and which kinds of mindset is needed in order to be a good speaker. Inshallah, I will be covering all the parts, like how can you be a good listener, how can you understand native speaker as well, apart from the Indian speaker, and how can you read a lot of books within like limited times. A lot of the people not having time. Obviously, like time is limited, but most of the time students or learners don't know how to manage time. I also feel sometimes lacking time, but still I read every day 20 or 30 pages, someday 100 pages, like apart from doing my academic works. So we will cover all the areas: listening, writing, or speaking, or reading. So stay tuned with my channels. Inshallah, after few days or maybe every day I will try to upload some videos. Maybe that video would be not be shooting over here, somewhere else. Whenever I go somewhere and I feel that I got some ideas to share, then I will shoot video, record that video, and then I upload that. Obviously, it is clear that this channel is going to help you out in order to like be a skillful speaker. That means your English will be boosted by my videos too. So I am requesting you that to just subscribe my channel. Meet you in another video. This is Ismail Darbar signing out until meet again.